shit. Happy yesterday I was off. I thought yesterday was fucking Thursday and it's Wednesday. Happy freaking Wednesday. Is this a piece of hair? Or is this a cut? This is actually a scratch. Y'all, you see that? In this space where I put my holy oil, I've been getting scratched up. Like these demons definitely be trying to get to me. Cause look at my arm. I don't know. Don't ask me how that happened. But I'm getting scratched. Yo, the demons is mad. Keep them mad, okay? Keep them mad. Stay doing whatever you doing to dismantle these demons. If you out here demon slaying like me, stay prayed up, stay with your oil on, stay with your armor on, because they gonna come for you. Like, these people have absolutely nothing else to do. Time to waste. People are absolutely insane. They don't even know. They don't even see the residual, what's left over from their actions that they take. Like, I just watched, I just shared a video today, and it was ironic that it was on my news feed because this is something that I'm talking about amongst the community. And since, a lot of people act oblivious to the fact that people are changing the way they operate and do business because of a certain population, I have like, Instagram at least in an uproar, but I know half of that is synthetic. But let's roast these motherfuckers. I mean, they want to come and try to pivot and defend ghettoism, right? No, let's motherfucking dismantle these people every fucking time. So I just came across a creator this morning that was bringing awareness to a McDonald's that was, look at this, is this a crow? Oh no, that's just a crow. That was bringing awareness to a McDonald's, okay, that is not allowing anybody to come in there. They have to ring a doorbell, and you have to be like, I think over 18 or under 18 or something. The thing is, they are tired of these kids coming into their store, into the McDonald's, fighting, messing things up. And we've seen countless videos now where you have adults that even come through the drive-through. If they don't like what's going on inside of the stores, then they will throw, milkshakes and soda, cups of ice and sauce, and it's like a pigsty to me. And I've never seen this style of fighting until baddies came out. Now everybody think it's cool to throw a bowl of chili at people. Like, it's the weirdest shit. Project shit. Like, who the fuck is doing that? You know what I'm saying? And there's no boundaries. And at the end of the day, because people don't even want to, accept accountability or even act like this shit exists. So many lives are being lost behind the recklessness, the ignorance, and the disregard for people's fucking behavior and the way they acting. People's lives are expendable at this point. And if you don't give a fuck about yourself or something that means something nowadays, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about you. It's clear. Like, like, yo, people, you are at everyone else's expense when you put yourself out there as a fucking crash dummy. And I gotta continue to use the baddies as an example because these girls go out their way to fuck each other up. And one of the things that really, really, made me almost like my spirit stopped when I seen how Rolly was something, and I know this probably old, but I'm sorry guys, but Rolly ass got shot up by a BB gun or something like that. And I seen in the comments that somebody was like laughing at her, like getting shot. And I forgot, this happened a little while ago, but it was like, yeah, we wanted to see Rolly get shot. If anything, like, yo, the fans do not give a fuck if you die at this point. It's just like, oh, we remember her. This is another conversation. It's something to talk about. And if you don't understand how things like, okay, if you've ever watched a movie like Hostel, or I think, I don't know why the title of the movie keep being phased out by The Hills Have Eyes, but it's not. It's the Tom Cruise movie when he was in a secret society and they were like wearing robes and all this shit. Okay, so in there's certain movies where they show this shit. They will have a victim in a cage, behind glass, things like that. And you'll have elite people that'll be up on a stage and, sitting with their party, and they're eating and drinking and they're paying to see people get tortured. How do you think that would ever come about? How do you think that, and besides the fact that they're doing it underground, but how do you think things like this would be a mainstream thing where now you could go to Robert and Paul's and see, 5 victims being tortured over a fucking roasted chicken and wine? Like, this is shit. This is demonic shit. And again, it's white supremacist shit, because the only people would ever fathom some shit like that, you have to be at the lowest of evil or have too much money and you bored. And those two things kind of go hand in hand with a certain culture of people. So their goals is to use every medium that they can to desensitize people. And they've done a fucking dry dick up the ass job, like a big dry dick up the ass job with a lot of people. Like, people are so desensitized that they will sit there and watch shit happen and don't say shit anymore unless it has something to do with them or someone that they love or care about. People do not give a fuck. And so they've done half the job on your psyche where you don't even give a fuck. And the most vulnerable victims in our society can be attacked, like children. And no one's really gonna say shit. Nobody. They have us so divided that we don't care about each other's children. You have to look a certain way for us to give a fuck. I just was looking at another creator talk about how it was a black little girl floating down the lake or something like that, and she was drowning, and she came across a dock where white people were sitting on a dock, and she grabbed the ladder to try to save herself, and the white man go and raise the ladder up, and all the white people that was on the dock didn't say shit. Nothing. And the thing is, you don't want to be in a space where you ignorant and don't know what's happening around you and don't understand that all the motherfuckers that don't look like you, that you've been caping for and licking ass all this time, is evil as fuck. And when it's all them against you, they will definitely keep quiet and watch your ass get taken up out of here. No one wants to have those conversations because everybody's so chummy. You know what I'm saying? Look, here go this white bitch again. Look, here go this white bitch again. She comes out exactly the time my daughter comes out the house. Every fucking morning, this white fat bitch. And I'm going to call her that because it's weird. Like, this is the 5th morning. Like, every morning this lady comes outside every time. And it's not like I'm sitting in the car. She'll wait until my daughter comes out the house. Ain't that much synchronicity with these motherfuckers in the fucking world, yo. There's not that much synchronicity in the world. It's so weird. And people around here, yeah, you look cute. People do not give a fuck about being weird, yo. These white people, that's the thing. And this is exactly why I call them out. Because I'm not going to be the one. Look how pale in the sun she look. Look at her. She look like something. Always coming the fuck out every time I come out. Little weird weasel. That shit ain't no damn coincidence. Fuck. Try to act unbothered. Bitch, you know what the fuck you doing. Anyway, so the thing is, a lot of people do not even see the lowest lows or the evil of the evils that that other people around them are willing to go, that they will go. And the fact that if you are outnumbered, if you don't look like the people that you around, oh yeah, they going do you in. Now another story that I would love to talk about this morning as an example is the story of that one woman. And I think, they were in a soccer club or something like that. She was a black woman. and she had went on a trip with all these white women. It was like 7 white women. She was the only black woman. And some of the other women's husbands were there. I think like 3 of the other women's husbands was on a trip. And it was supposed to be an all women's trip. And by the end of the night, this black woman was pushed off the balcony. And they all said she fell off the balcony. They, you know, she could have got drunk and just fell off. But on the pictures, you know, she was the only black one. They was on the couch. They took a picture on the couch. She was laying all over the woman. You could tell the body language that she was just the token black friend. But to black people and people that don't want to admit the truth, they will never see it until it's too late. So now this lady is an example of what white people will do to you, where you're outnumbered, where you think that everybody's your friend and no one's racist and none of that exists and everyone can coexist. These people will fucking do you in. And these were soccer moms, okay? When they have husbands attached, we just saw one of the girls, Ashley, go to Africa with her white husband. This is exactly why I will not date out my motherfucking race, especially none of these white wicked ass motherfuckers. They're the most people in disguise. And y'all think, and keep on sitting up there talking about, oh, black men do it. Understand your people. Understand who your people are. Because apparently you don't. You just understand the fact that, you know, men, you just want to be, see, a lot of you guys are emotional. Y'all are emotional people and y'all don't even understand the reality of shit. You just go by emotion, and then you see black men, a black man that you love or black women that you love hurt your feelings, so now you want to go and date all white people, or yeah, I don't date them black bitches, and get your feelings hurt every time. Because it was never about going to disregard your whole race and hating yourself and all this because the black girl you liked or preferred didn't like you back, or the black dude. Y'all motherfuckers never heard of working on yourself? That's the thing that people always fucking skip. They skip the fact, like, what the fuck? You act like this little raggedy and I cannot. Musa. Okay, you gotta remember these are demons. These men are gay demons, a lot of them. So you gotta remember, you know, that, let me go, because they'll try to get in front of me. They don't want me to hit. They don't want me to hit and say this. All right, I'm live again. Okay, live again. So I know all that the first thing that I was talking about. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, good. So yeah, these people will go the long way to desensitize the public, which they have, to result to a certain thing. Don't think that this baddies and ignorant ghetto culture is not by design. They need y'all they need to bring you down so that you can become a victim, so that you can become a control puppet, so that you can become a number. See, the more controllable you are, the easier it is for them to assert their agenda. So that's what it's all about. So, okay, we done seen on Hostel movies and all of these other movies how now everybody going my way. Oh, I hate people. It's so many like rats and roaches out here. You did all that speed, now want to get up here and drive slow. Now they're here in front of me. Like I said, people just love to waste your fucking time. Love to waste your time. That's how miserable they are. They have nothing going on in life. But anyway, that is how all of these black people that chose to self-hate and go outside of their own race because you know, this person did this or whatever. They chose to self-hate, you know. They're becoming examples. They're becoming examples for the culture. So, you know, I don't feel comfortable being around a whole bunch of white people. Like, I just
He just
don't.
say nigger.
I who
That person in the
probably
back.
did. They mad as shit because I'm moving up. Like I don't know who said that.
That person in that big truck.
I ain't even hear him. You heard him. These white people be mad because the point is they want to slow everything up. So yeah, they probably did say nigger. They mad because I'm not falling back in that little line. Like I don't know. Somebody need to do some shit about this. Garlic to the galaxy, something. These white motherfuckers really didn't.
You say garlics.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Come blow these motherfucking hunkies up. It need to be a hunky soup splash or something, because these motherfuckers just really think they supposed to get in their little electric cars, Teslas, big trucks, funky Tonka trucks and shit, and come and control everybody. Your principal was, and then people that's not alert, like they can literally, people that's not alert, they literally just be sitting in traffic for hours. Like your principal was like, yes girl, yeah, after school yesterday I was trying to, she had to go somewhere, and she was like, I sat in traffic, it took me an hour and 25 minutes, and normally it's a 20-minute ride up there. I'm like, these honkies, it's the honkies, it's all these men and women that's out here, these weird motherfuckers that's sitting up here trying to slow down the city for that 15-minute cities. And because no one wants to believe the hype, because your friend's a honky that maybe is a news perkcaster or a teacher or a truck driver, no one wants to believe that they're trying to take over the city, and they brought all these motherfuckers here to replace us. And before long, we're all going to be controlled. They're trying to make us come out of, they don't want us having vehicles, all this shit. Like, you don't see that? Like, they got them driving UPS, all these little dick niggas with these big ass trucks out here that don't know how to act, right? That got inferiority problems, that can sit up here and cut people off in traffic because they so emotional, and their cheeks are turning red because somebody in a little car went a little faster than them. Yeah, they're all like out here like, oh, let's slow them down. Like, and the old ones, they really, they be out here really like old stiff and shit, riding around with 3 and 4 people trying to get people in accidents, or going slow as fuck. Like, you going under the speed limit, your tire should pop and you should be stranded on the side of the road with your 4 wrinkly friends in the car, and y'all should just sit there and try to figure out how to get how to get your tire unpopped. Like, that right there is gold. That'll help you problem solve, because bitch, you're in my fucking way. Then they be getting mad. Like, I go down the other street, all because there's 4 cars just going slow as fuck down. Like, are you kidding me? How are you gonna be mad at me because I got around you? Like, if I had a motherfucking flight jet, bitch, I would be out this bitch zooming over everybody, because y'all idiots. Like, y'all, they act like Larry, Curly, and Moe in traffic. Like, they'll sit there and look at each other for 5 minutes without move. Like, is anybody gonna fucking go? Like, this is the type of idiocracy that they want everybody else to adapt and adopt to. And a lot of people are watered the fuck down in the mind, and literally is working. It's fucking working to the point where you can say something that's in reality, and motherfuckers will fight you tooth and nail for the truth. Like, y'all are fucking weird. And this is why, look, this UPS truck just keep on trying to come over the line. Do you know I be getting people in trouble? I just don't think that they do. Like, you keep on driving that shit over the line. Keep that brown shit. Like, and then that's the thing. It'd be so much space in front. Everybody wants to drive in a little ass cluster. Like, you can tell people just, it's about a race. It's about people feelings. It's about, we don't want, we don't want to look, it's everybody is all the same. This is that everybody is all the same. We all get the same privileges type shit. This is what this is. We're all the same. We all drive 30, 20, 19 miles an hour. We're all stupid. We're all controlled by Elon Musk's AI system. We're all Neuver chipped or whatever the fuck. We all got the Moderna, the Sterna. Like no bitch, it's just you, honey. It's just you and these weird motherfuckers that's out here with you. So anyway, now that they done got everybody desensitized, you know what I'm saying, and stupid to the point where they don't even see context clues out this bitch. They don't even see what's cooking around them. This is how fucking stupid people are. Right? Now we can do things like, okay, rich friends, let's let us have, we see our victim at the horse on the saloon, the horse you can't rode in on saloon. He's a black man. He's hanging with a few college people, you know. Oh, his girlfriend's in the college. Oh yeah. Well, let's just slip him a little Mickey. You know, his girl is with it. She does it all the time. She brings us one of them every fucking 6 months. You know, let's just bring him to the horse you rode in on saloon. Now his black ass come in thinking he's everybody's frat boy. Oh yeah, Jonathan and them. Yeah, Bertha. Yeah, Bertha's my girlfriend. Bertha and her sister Brenda. We go to the horse saloon. Yeah. Like, nigga, you is black. Why are you going down there? My girl. Okay. Next thing you know, this nigga staggering out the motherfucking saloon, talking to some more unblack people. They walk off like, like they choreographed. They walks off like they choreographed. And then this man staggering around Fells Point and winds up in the water. Oh, wow. Do you think he just jumped in for a swim? Or a bay mermaid came out and just said, come on, we'll take you to the other side of the harbor. You know, there was not a black man in sight besides him that night on cam. Okay, I just need you guys to understand how the KKK have put out little lottery ticket size notes around certain neighborhoods that are close in proximity of Fells Point. These KKKs, just like we just riding through the traffic today, and my daughter just heard a white guy call us niggers because I'm going past his dumb ass, his dumb country ass. Like, what makes you think that your white ass is gonna control me? It's not. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen with the or without the whips. And if I know you have whips on me, better believe I'm going to take myself out before any white motherfucker could ever. Any white supremacist. I'm going to say white supremacists because you have black people with that mindset. You have other races, other types of blacks that will enslave black American out of jealousy and white supremacy filled mindset. This is the time when you're supposed to know yourself. You're supposed to listen to people. I mean, I know my approach ain't the softest. That's why my son didn't like it. But at the end of the day, when the fuck you going to change? Or guess what? You're going to result to something that they can put behind a glass in a cage and pay money to torture you. This is going to become a mainstream thing if you guys don't know. People are using, I mean, they're using social media platforms to already desensitize you to people being hurt in different ways. And now what I'm seeing across Instagram is not just black people fighting no more. They're starting to do it across the whole collective of people. You see white people fighting each other. They calling it white on white crime. Like, this person trying to keep up with me bad as shit. Baby, go ahead. It's not that serious. Like, these bitches be so butthurt. Like, not even going your way, honey. Not even. Thank you. But anyway, why she come over here? So butthurt. Like, so motherfucking want to be seen. You have absolutely. Anyway, yeah, like, this is what they're using social media to do right now. If you notice, TikTok is starting to get like Instagram. TikTok is starting to show fights. It's showing people going in stores, stealing, all the messy shit. Like, why are you getting back here? Like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I hate people sometimes. Like, they act like they don't know where they going until they see you. Now all of a sudden they know, oh, I'm supposed to be over here. Like, bitch, get a life. Y'all pathetic assholes. Like, what will make you get in a longer line? Because you know you're trying to get in somebody's way. I just need to get over here. Come on, drive. These people act like going on the highway 10 miles an hour is, yo, we're going literally 10 miles a fucking hour. So, okay. Anyway, this is what they're using social media to do. They're using social media as a medium to desensitize people so that when real things happen in real life, many people are not going to say anything. They find it entertaining. With crime being entertaining, violence being entertaining, torture is going to start being entertaining as well, because you guys have no boundaries. And not to mention that while you guys are honoring this wave of of entertainment, of violent, evil, torture entertainment, you are also allowing for criminals and people that do these things to thrive. Because I just showed a whole teacher, and I'm trying to figure out how this principal is going to handle it, because everybody at this school seem like a secret society. They seem like, they give me secret society vibes, and I've been saying that before shit started happening. And now the teachers in the classroom, and I'm glad this shit was recorded. I didn't put it on TikTok yet because I know they gonna want the deets. They gonna want the fucking deets. The teachers like, yeah, if you talk again, I will kill you. As soon as you finish your sentence, I will throw this at your head. Like, what the fuck? And the students think that shit funny. Like, no, it's nothing about that that's funny, baby. Like, nothing about that that's funny. I don't know why y'all mother not teaching y'all that adults or nobody should test. Like, even I was just talking to one of London's, well, I don't know, I don't know if you want to say friends, but she got upset because I was telling her a little boy go tell her he gonna kill her, and she didn't want to tell her mother. Like, she on the phone like, yeah, some the other kids around heard him saying that, and they told. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? So because you like somebody, or you think they cool, or they your friend, and they say they gonna kill you, you just think that's a joke? Like, that is not a motherfucking joke at all. Like, nobody should ever say that shit and you take it lightly, because at the end of the day, that's manifesting things in the spiritual for you. You don't ever want to accept that. Anybody threatening you with violence or saying that they will take your motherfucking life that your mom and God gave you, how fucking know? Who the fuck do they think they are? And for a whole class of students to sit up there and laugh, I don't know if it was nervous energy, because you got this maniac that looked like a fucking otter. I mean, not an otter, but a sloth, sitting up there threatening people to throw shit at their head and knock them out as soon as they finish their sentence. Or is it really entertaining to these people? Now, my goal is, this motherfucker ain't getting away with that, because he tried to reduce it to the fact, oh, I was saying it like a parent. But then when you hear the recording and how you was saying it and cussing, nigga, you probably don't even have kids. Which, well, they not yours. None of them kids is yours. Talk to y'all. Huh?
His kid.
In the class with you?
No, no.
Okay, yeah. So talk to your own kids like that. If you feel a need to tell somebody you're gonna kill them and hit them upside their head with something as soon as they stop talking. And then see, the parents not giving a fuck. The fathers is not pulling up to the schools. They don't give a fuck. Like, what are you doing? Drive in a lane. I'm tired of these undecided ass motherfuckers out here. Like, how you got a job and don't know how to drive, don't know what lane to get in. You can't even control your own destiny in the morning and shit. You worried about other people and sitting up here and a manager of a company. Like, these motherfuckers need to be exposed to the max. All this shit, these motherfucking people are in positions by default. Half of these motherfuckers coming over here foreign and shit, they don't even give a fuck about what's going on. So yeah, if it's some corruption or whatever going on, they got all these foreigners up in these positions so that they can bypass a bunch of shit that Americans will not accept. And I can already tell that when I call basic customer service, how some of them even getting down. Some of them can't even speak English. And you like, hello, did you hear what I said? Because it's like, okay, now that you know the problem, solve it. You sitting up there like and getting quiet. What does that mean, sir? I fucking hung up on a man yesterday because of that shit. You don't even know what's going on. So that's letting me know that y'all all up in our affairs and have no absolute care or strategy to solve that shit. You just out here like, and these white people got y'all in positions so that it can keep the information from people so they don't really know. It ain't like the people, the other people go and start talking about it to us for anything. They just gonna be like amongst themselves what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So all the while these things is happening, y'all, like in American society, this shit that I'm talking about, the purge, all of these things that they showed us is not too far-fetched. It's not. Because they putting the people in positions to not give a fuck. They putting the people in positions so when you look left and right, no one looks like you. No one is from your community. And if they are, they're weird as fuck. Like this little weird society, little, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Other than that, there's really no people like me that exist. And so what I'm looking at is alarming as hell. Like, it's a lot of alarming things that need immediate attention. But no, like, there's a lot of corruption and imbalance in the world now. And it's like, yo, half the people do not even give a fuck no more. Half the people that would have gave a fuck are old. They're not in position no more. These motherfuckers are wicked. And, I'm just, how you have to maneuver nowadays is, like, for instance, this medical examiner, I already said this yesterday, is trying to fight me tooth and nail not to give me the reports, the pictures, the things for my son's death. And I really feel like it's some corruption. I already know it is. And because I feel like, they be trying to line people up with people that they know is going to help them get away with it. Now I'm requesting for different officers to work on my case. Like, I'm being transparent and letting them know, for fairness, please push my case to a new officer. I'm shaking it up because at the end of the day, if this is going where they want it to go behind the scenes, I'm making sure that other eyes can be put on the same cases because these people are literally trying to get away with murder. Really, they really trying to get away with this shit, and I'm keeping them on their motherfucking toes. Back to back. You appeal me, I'm sending another appeal. You deny my appeal, I'm sending another appeal, the same motherfucker. And in 10 minutes, you better know it's another one coming in 10 minutes. Okay? So that's how I'm getting down. These people, I'm looking at how even on social media, people are scared to say things to defend people. People would rather see things. They would rather inbox you. They would rather stay out of it. A lot of people lost that backbone. And a lot of men lost their backbone. They became bitches. A lot of them. Like, and it's all because of the wave of LGBTQ. See, these white motherfucking vultures, they knew what agendas to roll out when. They knew this wave was coming, and they understand that, all these gay people running around, this is going to cause a kind of conformity to things that you should have your guard up for. So you got a whole bunch of white people, especially men, putting their gayness on other races so that it'll soften them and it'll be easy for them to put agendas on the majority, because now all the men are fucking saucy. They have no fucking backbone, nothing to stand up for. Everyone's a fucking faggot. What you think they gonna fight for? Each other, right? Them blood motherfucking what you call it, soul ties are strong now. And you're not going to tell me that this does not go back to an ancient fucking battle of this planet, because it's all going back to how it used to be. Why would men need to fuck each other to feel safe? Like, it's men, it's barren men that know their time is up, but they don't feel safe, so they going to get protection by dunking their pretzel stick in some dookie. You know good and fucking well what's going on out here. And what does that contribute to society? Watered down society. And guess what happens? Now we can be controlled because no one's fighting for nothing. Everyone's fighting for the wrong shit. Then you got the baddie shit coming. So everybody fighting for weird shit that don't mean a motherfucking thing. Everybody weird as fuck. Secret societies. They stalking people for gift cards and just on some weird ass bullshit. No one's fighting. So when these white men try to close down society with their 15-minute cities, guess what? It's gonna be easy to march us into that. It's gonna be so easy to march us into that shit. So easy. Because everybody's a faggot. Everybody's or they dating outside their race because they mad at the black race, instead of learning how to heal and go within and doing that inner work. Nobody want to do that shit. Everybody, the only pain you want to feel is from ripping your booty hole. That's it. You would rather get that pain or getting 20 come on sir, you out here on a thing, or getting 20 STDs by somebody and shit. You would rather feel that pain than working on your inner child wounds and learning that you can heal from whatever happened as a kid. You would rather go out and do some real damage and shit. You feel me? You would rather get your face cut like a cat, your lips and your tongue, cause you unhealed. What the fuck, son? So now all these unhealed adults are in Wonderland. They're not in the right type of land. Like, if they were manifesting the right things, then it wouldn't be Sodom and Gomorrah right now. This is going right into what these motherfucking hybrid weirdos plan for the world. And at the end of the day, I'm playing tug of war with my freedom and with the shit that I know is right. Because a bunch of people, and I fear a whole lot of people, don't know right from wrong anymore. They don't know left from right. They don't know, they can't even comprehend shit. You feel me? So it's like, damn, this is what I'm working with? Is this because, yo, I'm just like, God, I'm talking to you right. Like, why the fuck do I have to be here in this generation? Why do I have to be here when my son go? Why am I here? I don't want to motherfucking be with these idiots. This is idiotic world. This is like I'm here playing with motherfucking puppets with somebody with their hand up, a whole bunch of fucking Muppets. I don't know. It's like, it's just not a world that I would think that I would exist in. Like, this time period is just the weirdest fucking, it make you want to choke a bitch to death. And I'm just trying to figure out what's my place in it. You feel me? A lot of bitches like this want to waste your time. Little young bitch act like she handicapped. The bitch, look, her face look handicapped, but she driving around with handicap on her phone. Like, shit like that. You want somebody to believe you're handicapped from the back so you can slow them down. And then I remember years ago on Facebook, it was a culture. This is an agenda. We gonna slow them down. We gonna slow them niggas down. I remember it used to be female females talking about that on Facebook years ago, talking about slowing people down. But that agenda phased out. People didn't talk. That didn't become popular because that's actually a implementation to sabotage people's lives. So anything that's like that, like the metaverse and shit, they not going to say that shit loud. They not going to continue to remind you that that's out there. They going to plant the seed and let it go away. But you'll always keep seeing those little monikers or reminders of that. Like for me, I don't be forgetting shit. Like that shit stick with me, and then it stick out like a sore thumb when I see it. Like, oh, that's what that is. These motherfuckers out here wasting people's time, and this shit came with the wave of them opening the border and letting all these other people out here because they got time to waste. If you leaving your country to come to another country, you have hella time to waste. They're over here helping them waste our time because they ain't got shit else to do, and they getting paid for it. So yeah, they're helping to create the static in our life. They helping to create the void in our lives. And that's why it feels so isolated. It feels like a fucking just a lost world right now. Because all these other energies are here that don't belong over here. They're here to disenfranchise the little bit of community or, togetherness that we did have. And it feels isolated as fuck because those energies are here. And I know I'm not the only one that feel that shit. It's the fact that the people over here don't know how to pull together. They don't know how to learn fast. Like, it's like y'all so influenceable that you only take influence from people. Look at him. What are you doing? Connor!
Connor!
We're calling you. Ring, ring. Make sure you fill me in. I'm going to be on that, you know what, today. On DH's ass.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll be getting carried out by handcuffs. He deserves that shit. I'm not going to lie. He really fucking do. I mean, I know he probably the face or something, but this is why you don't get comfortable with nobody. As soon as you see something, you say something. Because when you get comfortable, you start catching feelings and considering, oh, well, no, bitch, he's fucked up. He said he was going to kill the kids or kill, specifically, it sounded like he was talking to somebody. And this shit is just like, nah, bitch. He deserves every fucking thing he going to get. And this is why women, like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Fuck you. Are you serious? Like, people think just because they in front of you, you supposed to wait for them to get finished doing what they doing and then move. Like, bitch, when you gonna finish when I'm done, I'm pulling off. This is the entitlement that I'm talking about. And look, this is somebody that just came from the school. Look, this is somebody that just came from the school mad because I dropped my daughter off before they dropped their kid off. And they was in front of me and I pulled off first. Like, this is the type of shit that adults with tinted windows are riding around here getting mad at. So I know everything that I'm saying is absolutely true. Weird ass motherfucking adults with teenagers, though. This is why the teenagers are gonna be fucking weird. Like, when you be like, who raised you? People like that. My daughter, she see all that shit. Motherfucker weird as shit out here. Like, weird as a bitch. And that's why they be driving around with them extra dark ass windows. And what's so crazy, I remember driving around with those windows was illegal. Now everybody got them. That's because white people is doing it. That's because white people got an agenda. So now you can drive around with the extra dark windows and get away with it. Remember masks and all that shit? They didn't like that because black people was wearing it. Now they got the mask out for the weirdo and injection people. Now everybody, the mask is cool. The ski mask is cool. They want people to wear that shit because it helps to hide the identity. So now you can have white people, Hispanics, all of these things committing nigga crimes, and it always results to looking like a nigga until an investigation. That's why a lot of the details on certain stories, yeah, this happened, but we don't know. We'll get back to you with more details. And the specifics of it is never aired out because they want people to, they've already created that symbology to where as though they can even give you a description and you're going to think it's a certain race of people. These people that's running into these new businesses downtown, the Moo Moo Cow ice cream, that's some gay shit. Trust to believe that. Niggas with ice cream shops, you think that, yo, that's some gay white shit. And if some black dudes is, like, they fucking. You think that black niggas from the hood is running into a moo cow to steal that, to a gay fucking store, the owners are gay, and they going in there to rob ice cream? Like the news store, they showing this shit for a reason, because they're still. And then they got the little African bum I just showed y'all yesterday, walking around Green Mound downtown. Like they trying to put a look on black people to where as though if you see like they can do anything to us in public, it is justifiable. This is what the whole goal is. So first is going to be, oh, we can if I want to hit this bitch with a car because she just ran out of Popeye stealing, boom, I'm gonna hit her with a car, and everybody just gonna be like, oh my god, did you see that? Right? Um, and then later on they could be like, oh, come to TGI Fridays, or like we're having a nigga roast or whatever. Now you can come with your elite friends and pay to see niggas get skinned and shit. Like this is what they ramping up to. Cause at the end of the day, we have to fucking remember, dumbasses, the New World Order is not going away. They've been talking about this shit since the 80s. So why would it just all of a sudden go away now that we're in it? Like, what the fuck? It's gonna get more New World Order. Like, it's gonna be new. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more of the shit. It's gonna get more into it. And the whole thing is they don't want black people to even know that this land is their land. You know what I'm saying? And also to divide it down even more, they don't want women to know that they're divine, and men are like, these weird men are over here. And this, I feel like it's American black women, because this every other bitch is so like willing to throw us under the bus. They so bitter, like angry motherfuckers. Like I be looking at them African Jamaican, especially when they be up in the businesses. Like they all in the businesses now. They in the doctors, the dentist offices that we work in. I mean that we go to. Like, and you can go to in the good areas, yo. I'm telling you, they're there. Like what the fuck? You can tell all these people just together. Like the bus driver, the white man over here. Like they all, soon as first of all, I'm driving, right? The person in front of me act like I had to blow my horn to let him know he's alert. To let him know, like, I have to fucking blow my horn, like, burn! Now everybody's going, like first everybody just sitting. He's sitting at the light. They sitting at the light, because they was on the other side. Now I go, now everybody, like they coming from this side trying to hurry up the speed. This bitch driving, face ugly, black, mad and shit, and he's going up like this, so I can't get in front of him. But he's driving slow. Like, bitch, move the fuck out my way. So now I'm trying to get around him. She's on my back like this, trying to hit me from the back. Like, all of this because they literally just want to stop. I don't know. I don't know what the outside shit is for, because it's just like to keep me arguing or almost in fights all the time. I don't know. Because it's like it never leads to nothing. It's just this little traffic weird shit all the time. But just me telling y'all this for years and years, and half of y'all not even seeing this shit exist until like y'all, half of y'all is still, the conversation I feel like was being had 2025. But it's like y'all not outraged about nothing. Like nothing's getting on your nerves. Nothing's to the point where you like, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. I gotta do something. Like everybody just rolling with the punches. And that's the thing that's scary to me. Like, how did all of your brain adjust to this shit? How does going in a house during quarantine make your brain go back? I don't know. Like, it's almost like your brain did a factory reset as an adult, and the things that you did know common sense wise or maybe that will help contribute to wisdom, and or just things that you would see that would implant some thought. It would spark some type of, thought process, is gone. It's like y'all working from a baby's memory or something. Like everything as a adult, like the shell of your knowledge, like how to talk, how to eat, those things you remember. But common sense measures, like things that, like concrete things that help you get the advantage over shit, to protect you. Like, it's like, y'all, that part of your brain got scooped out, and literally you have to see is being rebuilt again, but off of what social media is showing you. And so your senses to it is way numb. Is numb. And also, I'm gonna tell you this. What the fuck happened? This shit was in the Bible. I just was reading. Fuck. People is crazy, yo. I gotta go up, make a U-turn. There's people, I don't know what the fuck happens. What, somebody fell out the window or something? I don't fucking know. It was in the Bible where he said that people was going to start getting numb, yo. Like, yeah, y'all is numb. And the fact that y'all can't feel, you don't feel shit unless it's dick or it's a vagina or somebody, or you jealous of somebody, like, or somebody says something. Like, that little basic level, that's caveman shit to me. Like, in 2026, that's caveman shit. The fact that y'all don't know how to conduct yourself in, what the fuck is happening? He running? In simple situations like decency, respect for your neighbor, common courtesy, things like that, and you allow other people that don't come from this country to show you ways that you think is cool, is, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like that now, I'm gonna be disgusting just like them, when they trying to replace your dumb ass, and now you over here following the same system that they bought over here. You're not outraged. Like, yo, all this I feel like all that shit that they hyped up about Americans was a part of like, it's almost like the brawny guy, where he got the muscles but the brain ain't there. Like, yo, you got the outer shell, the appearance, but the substance is not there. And even within my own city and state, I noticed that about people when I travel out of my city and state. There's more substance in different cities and states. More people with better substance. The conversations are better. They do more things that's like friendship, and like, it's better. But at the end of the day, they're still tainted too. It's just that they have ways that are not from Baltimore. So seeing a different person move a different way is better, but they all still suck. You feel me? Like, the customs are all fucking sucking. It's like, collectively, we have to agree that something is happening, and some people need to be fixed. I mean, others need to be cut the fuck off. I feel like now the post that I made, let's just play devil's advocate and say that these people are real, and they coming up there and they fussing with me over being ghetto, this, that, or the other, right? Let's say they are real. Well, guess what? I feel like I've created a line in the sand that I've been talking about needed to be drawn anyway. The line of separation. I don't want to be around these people. You fussing at me because you want to stay ghetto and this, that, okay, that's cool. Draw the line in the sand. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to take people with me that, number one, that's not coming from that whacked out couple. Like, I don't want nothing to do with them, nothing to do with nobody that has come from them, my past, none of that. I have a lot of new people that need me. I'm ready to help. I'm ready to get out here and bring realities. It's gonna be some harsh truths, because it's like, yo, what are we? People only talk about certain topics that I feel that are digestible to the public. You know what I'm saying? It's digestible, but like the real conversations that really we can do something about the small things right now. No one's talking about that, and the fact that nobody's talking about it is like a small fire that's burning, that's festering, that no one will know that's there until shit is being burnt down. And this is the way that these supremacists like to do it. They love to get you blindsided. This is how they plan urban development. This is how they plan shit. They plan shit way before the fact the public knows, and by the time the public people in the community know that this business is established or these rules exist or this, that, or the other, it's too late. They have no room to appeal it, to fight against it, nothing. Because you have certain decision makers that's making decisions for the whole. And that's fucked up to me. Like, these people don't identify with us. They don't share the same, problems. They don't give a fuck about us. So why should they be making decisions for our environment and the things that we have to frequent? That don't make sense. But this is how it is because they always want to control the world, which is why they're always in positions. The teachers, the judges, the police officers, the doctors, the everybody, like they're always there. This is the symbology. It's not real. It's a symbol. These titles, all of this shit is symbology that they use to whitewash the mind. You keep seeing white people everywhere. What do you think? Oh, these must be the leaders. And now you conform to that idea. You don't question it. And it's an invisible fence because you feel like certain black people can say certain things that would give permission to people treating you a certain way. When you have authority over yourself. It's nothing that I can say that can make another motherfucker turn around and treat you a certain way when you're in control of your life. You ordain that shit. You motherfuckers stand up for yourself. But at the end of the day, if you knew anything about me, then you would know that would never fucking happen. That's motherfuckers projecting that can't stand up for their own self and that never would. They're motherfucking curl to the look of a fucking white person saying something to them. I've never been that person. I've grew up around different people. So when it comes to that, I'm not a person that's going to buckle down for anybody. I grew up around a lot of different people. So it's not foreign to me to fucking clap back at a white person. Nobody, period. Like, I don't know where the fuck. It's foreign to y'all because y'all only used to clapping back at your own people in the hood. But outside of the hood, you scared as shit to do it to a white person. That's weird to me. That's backwards as fuck. And until you get out of that mindset, you always going to hate yourself and you never going to really accept the things about you that these white people pointed out and what you call it, monstrosized. Being ghetto is nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Being ignorant is something wrong with that. And it's a lot of ignorant people. And just because they ghetto does not mean that they have to be ignorant. It's plenty of people that grew up in the hood that's not ignorant. They've went to have really great lives, abundant lives. I grew up in the hood. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not ghetto. I'm not walking around, trying to bring people down, stealing and killing and robbing and all of these weird things, trying to control people's lives. These white people ghetto as fuck. That, like, seeing what somebody else has and wanting to control it and wanting it for yourself, that's where I keep telling you, that's where that robbing and shit came from. Them jealous spirited people that seen something that somebody else that was minding their own motherfucking business had, and instead you want to, not only did you come and try to, not only did you come and rob and steal, but your ass, you made friends, you learned their ways, and then you stole that shit. And then you started the psychological warfare on its own people. So now the snake will always forever eat its tail. See, they had black people on lock so long for so many years that they didn't really need to call other nations over here to replace us because we was doing the job for us. We would ride on each other for them. We would take each other out. Now, a lot of us starting to wake up. So, in terms of that, they got to call the Africans, the Jamaicans, the Indians, all of those people over here. You know what I'm saying? They got to call them over here because they need help. They need to replace us. And we're not doing it fast enough. And their agendas that they had isn't doing it fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So Now is a we on to take black people over 2.0, take over 2.0, and I keep on trying to broadcast this, but see, people that hate, they never get the. It's almost like a hard head makes a soft ass, and a closed mouth don't get fed altogether. Cause a hard head is more, it's like an ignorant type of thing. You ignorant, you don't want to learn. You got this idea up in your mind that this is what it is, and then you learn the hard way. And a lot of these people that's learning the hard way never fucking they never fucking do better. Like they never do better. I need some work. Work, 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 work. They never fucking do better. Let's see. Hi. I see you looking. Excuse me, is there anybody out here? Okay. So I need some the frost stuff to put in the car so my air
Oh yeah,
conditioner.
it's nobody. I don't have the what's it called? You talking about antifreeze?
I think
You turn your
because
AC on.
it's on, but it's hot. It's like
Yeah,
blowing
you
out hot.
probably need some antifreeze. I don't have that, and the person that do it, they not out here. They're not
Do I
out
gotta
here.
buy it or y'all be carrying it?
Uh,
Do I have to buy it or y'all carry it?
no, I don't carry antifreeze. You probably have to buy it out the store.
Okay.
But you need the what's it called that put it in, and I don't have that.
All right. I'm gonna call Ty. I got his number,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'll just come after my doctor's appointment.
Alrighty.
All right. Shit. I don't know what the hell. 1 minute my air running good. Next minute my air hot. Like 10 niggas in the car. Like I can't get with that. Shit is too hot. This probably a chicken box day. Yesterday I saw the dude talk about Paul's, what he say, chicken Paul's. Now I'm thinking about doing a chicken box challenge and going to 2 different places and seeing what's the best. Cause I never really heard of a good chicken box out the county. I feel like the city got the best chicken. I feel like they give the county people Chinese people that really can't cook. I don't. It's like you come to the city, you won't find some good ass one of a kind flavors, Chinese flavors. But then you go to I'm gonna just go this way. Shit. But then you go to the county, like the chicken not that good to me. The chicken the chicken not that good. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's a crossing, Guada. Come on, cross me, cross me, Guada. Oh, they are so cute. That would be my thing. If I was a crossing guard, I would just like the kids in the morning. Oh, they so cute. When the kids be so little, they be so cute and nice. And then that's why, like, I could have been a teacher. If I was a teacher, my kids would be okay. Like, I'm sorry, my kids would be learning things that their parents is not teaching them, and I would have strategies. Like, these teachers don't know how to switch it up. It's 2020 motherfucking 6. Why is y'all doing the same shit that y'all was doing in, let's just even just say 2020? Like, kids and everything changed since then. Like, you can't just, and then kids is getting up, kids is not only getting up fighting you back, But they bringing weapons to school, and you telling kids you going to kill him. You going to hit. Yo, they know which kids to target, but not no class that my daughter in. That motherfucker out of. I keep on calling him. He look like a fucking sloth. That sloth motherfucker is going to get fried. I'm not about to allow him to say that shit. And then the kids talk about, oh, you'll get used to it. No, the fuck my daughter won't. No, she won't ever get used to that. So I'm waiting for this principal to text me back. Let me know what you got to say, because you hear what your boy done said. So if you don't want to do nothing to him, oh, trust me. He going to get fried. Trust that. Like, how y'all, like, that don't even make sense. You should, it's grown ass men. That's what I said. These little better ass, getting fucked up the butt ass men don't know how to control their self. Why are you a teacher in the first fucking place? So you can have access to kids? That's what it sounds like to me. Because none of these motherfuckers is intelligent. It's like, they don't have the passion. It's like you're there at a job and you don't have a passion for shit. A lot of people don't have passion for shit. Because the passion would carry you through those hard times. You would know what to do. Your creativity would then meet you with your passion in order to figure out how to overcome the obstacle, because that's your purpose. It's your mission. But y'all not in y'all mission. Y'all in shit for an agenda. Y'all in there so you can get kids and shit. This has nothing to do with teaching. A lot of people like that. There's a lot of punks up in here because y'all want to be grooming little people. People fucking kids and shit. It's dykes up in there. I remember when my son was in high school, it was a girl in there that liked fucking 8th graders. Like, how you gonna like 8th graders? You was a whole teacher, and you up there getting frisky with 8th graders and shit. Like, what the fuck? Oh no, it's a lot of unhealed weirdos up in a lot of places. If people not talking about it, or if it is, it's not being talked about enough. Like, how can't you go past the car? The shit is a bunch of space, bitch. Go up the street. People just love to act dumb. I don't know if that came with people not talking English, and now everybody like, oh, we can act dumb because they don't talk English. Like, I don't know how that go hand in hand, but this is this is some crazy shit to experience, yo. Like, it is fucking crazy. Like, it just make me feel like I'm in a world with overgrown, like, these are kids in overgrown bodies. Like, men, the way these men is acting, like, it's like a genetic, it's like a link, a couple links are gone. Like, they just don't exist. And I don't know if the declination of masculinity happens genetically to the fact where you stop fucking having masculine traits in your personality, if it even goes that far. But I feel like that. Or I don't know if it's the dick and the booty that's making it like that. It's either one. The tightness of the pants, like, all of that. Like, I feel like white people even knew, like, yeah, you put the body in tighter, because let's be honest, we put the fucking body, we put the torso in a body wrap, in a corset. It shrinks the corset. It shrinks the torso. You right? So think about it. Oh yeah, let's make these men have tighter pants. You know, I mean, it's gonna the insecurity problems don't really exist when it's man on man. Like, you guys can have little winkies and be confident, loving men to each other. So it's like, okay, you know, we want to feminize these men now, because it was like, yo, back when I lived in Perkins Projects, it was 2015. I think I moved around in 2014. I'm seeing niggas' thighs and shit. Oh shit, I'm here. Niggas' thighs. I thank you. I'm seeing niggas' thighs and shit. And I'm like, yo, why? That shit was the weirdest shit to see my neighbors in Bermuda shorts. That's what they was wearing, Bermudas. And you seen the shape of their thighs. I just thought that was the weirdest, most craziest shit. Like, wow, son. Let me go over here in the shade. I need to go in the shades, huh? In the shades. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to get, like, baked. Oh. In the shades. Look at Azar. Azar, do you go to the doctor over here? No, you just want to be following me in this SCV. Bitch A had no reason to come through here. Yeah, so anyway. Intimate. Wait, I'm back and I'm back and I'm black and I'm black. Yeah. Alright, so what was I talking about? All that shit. But yeah, y'all need to get with the motherfucking program. And then, you know they always watching. I can't talk to all black people right now because I can't just be like, yeah, pay the subscription if you black. This is the black room. No whites allowed. Like, I'll do that. I mean, it ain't even about whites. It's like, this is just for black people. If you ain't black American, you on in here, we gonna have this, da da da. Like they got the Panther app. Nobody can come up in. That's the type of shit I'm trying to do. But until I could get like rid of the scavengers and all those other people, and yeah, cause yo, white people and non-black people insert themselves in conversations that are not meant for them. Like you got white people coming on my post talk about all black people aren't ghetto, and then like, lady, I'm black. I grew up around black people. Black people was the first thing I saw. Okay. And for a long time, when I first seen white people, I had to touch them and be like, "Can I touch your skin? Oh, it's jiggly." Da, 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 da. Like this is the type of shit, weird shit. I'm at Job Medical parking lot, and you got weird shit like this. Like no reason to park across from me. And look at all this parking lot. Literally, I normally park up there, but this is what people like this tend to do. They want to be noticed and seen in here. And this is Hispanic whites that want to be seen. Oh, I hope we can have a conversation. They're about to pull right here. Look, of all the space here, this is where they choose to come. This is how people are. It's weird. And then they act like, oh, we're just minding our business. But it's not going to stop me from talking about white people or Hispanics or anybody. I'll continue to talk about them just because someone came up. Actually, they can join my conversation if they like how these white people. Now, in this neighborhood, I've watched white people and Hispanics. They moved the Hispanics in this neighborhood, but I've watched white people drive in fucking droves. I mean, four people in a Jeep riding up Greenmount, riding down Greenmount, looking at niggas in clusters with their little clipboards, like the one I got in the back, trying to strategize on how to gentrify and break up the hood. Let's put some white junkies over here. Let's sprinkle some Hispanics over here that don't give a fuck. And the whole time it's a psyop, okay? So I've seen how Greenmount used to have, I mean, it was, especially Greenmount. This is like up here towards Old York Road and shit like that. It's a little bit more condensed. But down Greenmount, you got the Melba's Club, you got the corner stores people hang out on. It used to be hundreds and hundreds of black people outside on the corners. Hundreds. Besides the little boys and stuff. These white people then rolled through Greenmount. It cars of fours. It gentrified that shit. They put an open works building there, and they started to have projects in the neighborhood, whereas though they would take black children out. Oh, we'll take your kids out to play, or this, that, or the other. And a lot of the city urban Greenmount people allowed their kids to go with these white people, and it's so weird. Like, it is so fucking weird. They come, and it's the symbology of it. I'm not saying anything about the Greenmount people or anything. This is the symbology that they put on the black psyche. White people is safe. White people will help you. White people will elevate you. The whole time they were there to take Greenmount over, okay? And not only that, continue experiments on the neighborhood with the open works building. They have different people plugging into that building, doing all kinds of projects. So this is what they do, okay? They love to do that. They're nothing but colonizers. They come into neighborhoods, they pick up on the different things that are happening, they report back to their people, and then they strategize on how to infiltrate. And this is what they've doing. They've been doing this in the city as well. They want to take the city over. So down the hill, you see a bunch of uppity white people that moves into the blocks, Eden Street, Madison Street, all those blocks, a lot of whites and Hispanics now. All the urban black city people that was there, I don't know what's happening to them. I don't know where they're moving them out. I don't know. I don't know what's happening to them. But all I know, when they came to gentrify Perkins projects, they were giving people vouchers to Towson. I remember my neighbor was like a Crip, you know. She was a girl, she was a Crip. She used to have shootouts and everything. And I remember seeing her come back to the projects like, yo, I miss it around here. These white people nosy as shit. You can't do shit. This, that, and that. I'm like, yeah, nosy. Nosy much. Look, they cracked their window and everything. They got their car running. You know they got the air on, but their window cracked so they can hear what I'm saying. Y'all got any questions? Any questions? No, they just being weird. Just being weird. But yo, I'm so glad that I listened to oracles and things like that when they come across my screen on TikTok, because people are like, yes, you are a star. You are a celebrity. People, it'll be like a big parking lot, and they just was saying this, like, in so many spaces to park, but they'll come and park and right next to you. Like, people just want to be in your energy. They want to be next to you. They want to smell you. It's weird. That's animalistic to me. There's nothing about Rihanna, Beyonce that ever made me want to smell them. See, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not begging to see him. Like, if I see him, I'll see him. I didn't pay for a concert. It's nothing about women that are beautiful or whatever that makes me, or people that just make, oh, I just need to touch her. Like, that's weird. Now, when I was a kid, like I said, I never seen white people like that before. So we was touching each other's skin, like, can I touch your arm? Stuff like that. That's normal. We was kids. Now we're adults. Like, nigga, bitch, you know what fucking people look like. Use your eyes. Travel. Y'all travel, especially the white people. Y'all travel and shit. How the fuck is me? Like, why y'all so attracted to me? That shit is weird. Just people that they be all close. Like, you go to the market, there's a bitch right here. Act like she's pulling strands of your hair or something. It's like, to me, it's almost like, it's like kiddish. It's kiddish, it's animalistic, it's foreign to me. Like, this is foreign, and not to the, I feel like foreign people even have methods to their strategies. This is like a creature being dropped off somewhere that they never, that they don't know. And the fact that I feel like most black people are not like me, it attracts weirdos. It attracts succubus, Dracula. Look, they're leaving now. They just had to come over here and get some of that energy. But it attracts weirdos. It attracts succubus, all types of shit. Just weird encounters. People that seem to throw themselves in front of me. Like, I don't understand the attraction. Like, it's never been a person that I've ever been that obsessed with. I've never been obsessed, actually. I think I like Pepsi's more than people. I think I like watching kids more than, I don't know, like, because, on TikTok, there's a bunch of little kids that do little funny shit. Like, they be like, how your grandpa breath stink? And the little girl be like, I mean, how your grandpa breath smell? She be like, yo, that shit is funny. And then the white lady was at her, and this breath gotta be fucked up for the way that the kids is reacting. They jumping. Like, the lady was saying something to her daughter, and she was like, do you brush your teeth? Like, yo, y'all breath is that smelling? Like, as adults, like I said, y'all don't have good hygiene. Y'all don't care for yourself. Like, you don't know what self-care is if you got the little kids and y'all got compilations of kids telling you how bad your hygiene is. like breath, and you be up in people's face and you be talking about people and all online bumping your gums and your breath smelling like that. That's why I said all these people that's in my thing, I would love to do a checkup. My checkups would be this. I would put on a white terry cloth glove. First, I would put on a rubber glove, then a white terry cloth glove, and just run my finger up up each one of their ass crack just to start. That would let me know if you even wipe your ass. And I'm pretty sure a lot of that shit, a lot of that white terry cloth would be motherfucking brown. It would be dark brown. It would be black. It would probably be bloody. But yet you up here talking about my mental health and all this and that. Next thing I would do is take a STD test strip, like a fast one. It tests you guys to see if you guys are burning, if you got STDs, and see if you guys should be up in a clinic before being on my comment section talking about me. Like, should you be in a clinic? Are you burning? Like, should you be at the clinic getting your, like, the reason why I go every 6 months to the doctors is called checkups. You want to know, especially for me, like when you get older, well, one thing, I didn't get my mammogram. I'm not getting that because a lot of women was like, um, when you get, I mean, when they smash your boob, a lot of people start getting cancer. So I avoided the mammogram. I'm just going to continue to do my healthy thing. But my routine checkups are to make sure that I am clean, which I'm not having sex. So it's just a reminder at this point. It's just to make sure that all my cholesterol, my blood pressure, because I know like once you get 40, when I used to work at the nursing home, a lot of people my age, they used to have the cholesterol, the blood pressure, the pills, the all that stuff. I don't have that. I'm not taking pills. The only pill I take is a vitamin. Um, I take vitamins, collagen, shit like that. But as far as prescriptions, I'm not on a prescription. Oh, vitamin D, and that was only 4 pills. But yeah, I get my teeth clean. I make sure that my head is good. There's nothing in my blood, and those are my checkups. If I need to, I never really have to diagnose anything because I'm always working my body out. I'm always doing these things, and this keeps me in shape. It keeps me at a average type of body weight. Like I'm never, even if I get like over the wintertime, if I eat too much, get bigger, like I will like body this time I start slimming down just because of my routine. And yeah, that's the routine that I have for my temple, my tradition. My bodily temple keeps me safe, keeps me healthy, keeps me strong, balanced, all those things. A lot of people not doing that. They scared to even see what they got. They don't even, it's almost like me when it comes to my bank account. Like I know I just spent some money. I don't want to fucking look at my balance. Like I will avoid looking at my balance. That's a problem. I know that's something psychologically that I have to get over, and it's come from being broke so much that you scared to look at your balance. Like you spent, you don't like, even it's, let's say like you get a couple thousand and then you like, oh no, I'm down to like 500 now. Like I don't want to look at my balance. Like shit like that, it gets real. So I feel like people do that when it comes to their health. Let me see what time it is and what's like people do that with their health. Wait a minute. They scared to know the results. They scared to know that they burning. They scared to know that they probably got this, that, or the other, and then motherfucking don't check, and then they want to give it to other people. Like weird, fucking nasty energy. Those types of people, I feel like they should be locked up. They should not be. If you even you have any type of disease, I don't give a fuck what it is, and you giving it out, like you should be locked up. You don't deserve to be out there because you're dangerous. You have no boundaries. You're bitter. Like you don't want to heal. You want to go and infect other people. Like you don't deserve to be in public in freedom. You don't deserve to have freedom. And it's things like that I feel like just because you got official people, the key people, the leaders of the world that are that miserable that they would inflict their own diseases and pains on other people just because they're miserable, that never became a law. Like why make that a law when the people who create laws would do some shit like that as well, right? They would feel like if they could make everybody's skin white and pale and achy in the sun, I'm pretty fucking sure like magic, we would all be white, pale, and pink. Like that is the shit that I'm saying. So for there not to be any justices for shit like this, yeah, like that's why even on social media, the shit that I'm saying, I know the platform, the people that run these platforms are corrupt as fuck. Like they see what's going on. They don't want to push my shit out as well. They like if I was sitting up here, crying, caked up, spit in my mouth, uh, goggling bottles. Yo, do you know how viral I would be by now? Do you know how viral like everybody would love me? Oh my gosh, she could gargle a Dasani bottle. Like I seen the other girl do. Like they would love. They would be eating me up. Oh, and if my eye was cocked too, girl, they would love me. Like I would be a viral sensation. I would probably have a deal by now. Like these platforms would be pushing me out. Oh my gosh, the girl with the cock eye that can goggle Dasani bottles. Yes, let's put her on. Let's bring on a Jennifer Hudson show. Come on over here. Like all the rappers are gonna talk about me. They're gonna have me goggling in the back of their videos. Lil Uzi Vert. Like that's the type of shit that y'all love. You feel me? And then you get a whole bunch of that's the thing. You guys, let me just say that you guys make it easy for other races to talk to you how they talk to you. It's not me. It's not me highlighting. Like they know this shit about you guys. That's why you have other people even coming on the post that's agreeing with me that's not of my race because those people know they're just keeping it straight up. The ones that act like they're your friends, oh girl, you ain't got oh girl. They love the fact that you are so that they can continue to exploit you and create these things about you. Like, come on, let's be honest. Like these people fucking know. They know. It's just like the fat friend that they'll never be like, girl, you need to lose weight. Once Lizzo found out that she needed to lose weight, I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to be 400 pounds again. Let's be honest. Right? Everybody else was, oh, Liz, we love you. But if Lizzo became like the super bad bitch, do you know how many people would be fucking jealous of Lizzo ass? So yeah, let's keep her fat and bubbly. Like that's what they do. This is what people do that don't ever want you to be at your ultimate peak. Like they will keep you comfortable, keep you feeble-minded and okay with the fact that the important people of the world thinks that is okay. But those important people are criminals. They suck. They have low self-esteem and low vibration, which is why they have built an inferiority complex. Like if you're not a fucking star, if mogul, I don't know, whatever entertainment didn't sign you, you're not a star. Bitch, I didn't need none of that for people to know that I'm a star. Like all of these people on my ass is not because of a network, entertainment company. It's strictly out of me shining. A bunch of jealous, hateful, spiteful people that join the bandwagon, and that's what happens. And out of that, a star is born. But a star was already, I was already one to be had. You feel me? It's just that a bunch of people, I didn't even think about propelling myself, believing in myself, all of those things. Now I believe in myself. Now I don't need nobody to make me feel like, oh, support me. I don't give a fuck if nobody supports me. I'm going to keep turning myself up. People going to keep seeing me. Y'all just saw that shit. Like they just came over. I have that attraction. It's just like that, being a star. So, I'm just gonna continue being that celebrity, and until the world knows who I am, I'm self-made, self motherfucking made. Not a network, not a company, not nobody. Nobody helped propel me. This is why people are racing to try to diminish the work that I'm doing because they don't want people to see my talents. I'm skillful, the things that I do by myself. They don't want people to see that shit. They'll steal from it and act like they have something. Oh, we manage her. Bitch, you would never even think of this idea had you not seen me. Let's be honest. You are dry, it's stale, and have nothing creative coming out of those tight fucking wedge meninges. Let's be honest. Like, there's nothing but fucking dust coming up out of there. It's a smooth brain. If you even have meninges, I believe, like, most of you guys are smooth brain fucking imbeciles, and you just running around here operating off of, you know how to hate, like I said, hate, guilt, jealousy, spiteful, all of those things is what continue to keep your carcass running. Like that's what keeps it running. The disease filled carcasses that's running around here. Like being evil is also a disease. You have to heal from that. It just doesn't go away in one day. You have to fucking literally like change. So, you know, you guys are walking around with plagues on your system, things that will cause you to have to deep dive into the person that you are in order to change. And a lot of you don't even want to accept things at surface level. I'm not ever saying that I'm perfect, but I come from a place where I know better. And it's just some things that I'm not going to do. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I don't speak from a perfect place. I speak from a place of experience. I speak from a place of knowledge. I speak from a place of understanding and overstanding. So this is why I can go on for hours and hours without reading a script, without, you know, I can pull from actual facts, right? You could go and fact check these things. This all makes sense. These things, again, are things that people aren't talking about because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be some black asses on a fork, and white people are the ones devouring. Don't ever think that just because they're using these other nations or whatever, that it's going to be a majority of them either. They will probably take the select few of the people that help them to sabotage the black race over to the new world, that they, this is their plan, over to the new world in order to repopulate it the way that they want. Which is why, like I said, they'll always take a black African dyke or something and or a black American man that's uppity wazoo onto the planet because they know that that black nut or the African gene is going to create a whole new race of black people. And oh, if it's African, you don't even have to address them as American, right? So you see these in the movies, and then you see the kids separated. Let's be fucking honest. Half these adults are probably perverts, and that's why the kids are separated. Like, there's no fucking reason why we would want the teenagers trying to build a new world while the scientists adults are in the laboratory underground. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like y'all motherfuckers are perverts. That's what it is, and that's what why the kids are separated. And even within the kids, you have one fucking black boy. It's never really a black girl. So you is letting you know with the women all together, black women. That's key to the war that's happening on this planet right now as we speak. Everyone's really against the black woman, which is why the black man can always conform to white supremacy mindsets because his ass is a man and men are against women. And it all comes from whatever planetary shit that's going on. Okay, let's see. What? It's illegal to record someone in the state of Maryland? Really? So she said, I will address this with him again. This is not what we expected of our teachers. Yeah, but to me, it sounded like she trying to act like she mad, but she not really that mad. And addressing it with him again, like, yeah, this is the reason why you guys don't want the cameras in the classroom. Like, that teacher should not be fucking talking to a no. I'm telling the police. I'm escalating this situation because what's happening is they're trying to keep shit in house, and I feel like, you know, people, they're in positions like, and I'm not trying to talk about the principal. I love her, but at the end of the day, you a principal. You got the power to hire another staff member. Granted, there's a shortage, but at the end of the day, we need to make people do their jobs. We need to. Ain't no more motherfucking teachers that. No, man. So you would rather have this man just because you feel like you know him. Here we go again with the comfortability level. He could tell your kids that he will kill them. Soon as they stop their sentence, he gonna throw something at the head. No, no, that man. I'm sorry. This is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean by the care level, the outrage level. This is something to be outraged about. and this is what we don't. I feel like she's just trying to make it seem like she's mad to me, but really that's why she was like, "Oh, here go my number." Don't because I emailed her and the assistant principal, which is a white man, and he probably don't want to be bothered with the situation, but his ass should be addressing the shit too. But so she like, well, call me, email me from here's my number, talk to me from now on, talk to you so that the shit will be brought full circle. Like, this is weird as shit. Like, teachers, principals, schools, all that shit is weird. They trying to, this whole thing of taking the phones out of the classroom is so that they can get away with shit like this. And this is exactly why this is me, and this is also reinforcing what I'm saying. They trying to separate the kids from the parents. They're gonna see, if you got this shit going on already now, this summer, these kids could get paid to go to summer school. Now they incentivized, and they don't see nothing wrong with the way they being talked to, nothing. Now you got teachers that, I'm not going to say he won't do that. I'm not going to say that he won't. If he can say that out his mouth, I'm not going to say that he won't do that, right? He won't ever do that shit. Oh, I'm hungry now. And we're not filming. They can't have cameras in the class. They can't, teacher talking to him like that. And now the idea is to make these kids feel more like an adult. You getting paid to go to school. You getting, because my daughter keep telling me, even with our dentist, he keep on saying, oh, she getting big back, like she big back there, her throat is big back there. Like, these white, yo, I'm telling you. And this is yesterday when we went, she was like, this is the second time he said it, mine. He keep on saying, oh, it's pretty big back there. Like, what the fuck, yo, it's pervert, yo. And this come from not having a male. If I had her dad or a man around, this is why these white people really, 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 and I'm gonna say it because, yeah, all of the wave that they did to take the black man out of the house, and then the projection, they use the mediums, they use the music, they use the movies, they use money, all of the mediums that they can to create these agendas. The heart machine, like, they will go out of their way to create things to make it seem like it's real in order to sway a mind. So you got the black man out the house, they're out the house. You got all these wild mothers raising kids. This is the idea over America. And what do people think about black mothers? Oh, they out here, they thoughts, they showing their ass, they doing this and that, they fighting, they this. They don't care about the kids. They the reason why these kids out here doing this, that, or the other. Okay, and now these kids are in summer school getting paid with a teacher that's telling them they'll kill them. Where do you think there's gonna be any type of balance coming in? Like, for me, I see a manifestation of now teachers being able to groom your kid, talk to them any kind of way, whatever, under the guise of a $15 hour youth work check. This is coming. This is coming because it's again, it's implanting the silent cues in your kid. Oh, I'm grown now. I got money. I got this. I got that. Your kids around their friends. They in front of the teacher. The teachers, they act kiddish sometimes. They see them all the time. Actually, there's a video going around that said the only reason why I had so many friends in high school or in school, period, is because I seen these people every day. This is the same reason why people get into work relationships, is because you see these people every day. It's the same reason why these kids can get groomed and fall into student-teacher relationships, how some of these teachers have had sex with their students, all of these things because they see them every day. Now, take away the fact that now add the fact that they're trying to take away communication from, which is a safety net to me, having a phone in the classroom. We've seen teachers fight the kids, call kids niggas, all types of shit, and yet it's illegal for them to be recorded. What? Well, put a fucking camera in the classroom. And then again, that's putting the same industry in charge that's supposed to be keeping them safe, that have groomers and predators in the room with these kids. So I wouldn't even trust the camera being in the classroom, because these very same people can manipulate what we see. And judging by what's happening with my son, yeah, I wouldn't put it past the teachers either, or the principals. These motherfuckers are corrupt as fuck. I'm trying to tell y'all. And they're hiding shit. These motherfuckers, I'm like, if I was to be real, yo, this is me being real, but if I was to be even more real, motherfuckers would not like me. I'm just saying what I see. I'm saying what the fuck I see. And shit is set up on with, yo, it's a lot of corrupt motherfuckers and people that I feel like they literally, it's by design. Like, yo, shit is by design. I feel like the whole family dynamic and certain people getting touched in their family, and then the neighborhoods they grow up in, and then the schools they wind up going into, and then the people that they want to, all of this shit is, yo, it's by the fucking design, yo. Because it's like whole schools, this whole staff, is fucking whole employment, like the staff at the jail, judges, police officers, medical examiners, like news anchors, like it's all these corrupt people that's been in position for years, and this shit is there, and they didn't watch generation after generation of corruption and the same things that's just that buildings that's just sitting erect and tall, filled with, that need to be burnt the fuck down. Yo, that shit need to be burnt the fuck down, yo. Like, and it's just sitting there. Like, when I walked down Lock Raven for the first time and really looked around that bitch, like, yo, this is just like they clone Tyrone. It's liquor stores and churches. Like, I didn't realize how many churches up and down like Raven, all the way down to Morgan State College, and then you got the food right there. Like, they poison the fuck out of people in small ways, and then some of these churches is schools, and the people is around like Raven walking around off kiltered in the mind, like they didn't took a bad drug. Like, yeah, y'all taking these motherfuckers down in these places, sticking them with drugs or giving them drugs and putting them back out on the street and shit. And this is to create a mindset for the viewers to come in the neighborhood to see the shit is working. All of that shit, yo. Like, I'm seeing how y'all do it. I'm seeing that shit. And it's so wicked and weird that this world need to be dismantled, because this shit that's built around, this structure's built around this evil shit. This is the reason why they thrive like that, and the reason why they stick together, and the reason why they will take some of their own people out, like that girl that was in tech, that college student that was in tech, that didn't know what the fuck was going on, and she was exposing how the tech business, she was about to basically make it to where as though commoners could use tech in order to establish business and like entrepreneurs and stuff like that. These fucking white people didn't want that exposed. They didn't want to know. They didn't want people to know who they was getting funded by, who they was in partnership by. They sent a man out of that jail that was already burning people over West and shit to go kill that white girl. I forgot her name. If I was good with names and shit, that's the cherry on the cake. If I could remember names and shit. I remember the story though. I will never forget her. And she was on the brink of making tech digestible for the average person, especially in business. And these white people want to gatekeep shit, and they want to hide that all of the corruption they doing. So they put a hit out on her. I know that was a hit. Ain't no way. Like, she trusted that black boy that came to her house, but he was there. And then again, they get a black boy to do it. Like, why they couldn't get a white crazy man to do it? Because they trying to shape a narrative. So he just go to her house and kill this girl when she about to launch this fucking thing. Like, come on now. Y'all know what y'all is crazy. And the fact that people they don't read, they don't know how to put shit together. They just, a lot of things go over people's head. It goes over people's head. But I see all of that shit, and honestly, like, more new stuff happen, it connects. It be like, it loops in two stories that I already know, like a file cabinet. Y'all some fucked up people. So when I see y'all in the same spaces that was newly built, like at the Haven Shopping Center and the McDonald's just sitting there. Y'all over at Georgia Peach sitting outside looking at the black community shop and walk around and coming from the college, and you see a white Viking looking man right there just eating Georgia Peach. Like, you know good and well that motherfucker is infiltrating. He's a informant. He's collecting data. Look at his body language. But the black people, they just so, lax. They don't look at nothing as a threat besides somebody that look like them. And that's the sad part. Like, I see shit that stick the fuck out, and black people just operating like do 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 do. We'll never see nothing unless it look like them. Like, how can you see something else as black as you as a threat? Black blends in with nature. These white motherfuckers that's sitting awkwardly in a black space is sticking out like a sore thumb, and you don't see that. Like, I don't give a fuck if they homeless with their head down. They can hear everything that's happening. And if they do it every day, they recognize voices. They know footsteps, all that shit. Stop acting like people not stupid. I mean, not dumb. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. But again, they'll send a junkie in to blend in and nod off and do crack with a black junkie in the hood just to infiltrate. They remember their agenda. We the only ones that's not on the agenda because we over here where the fuck we belong. We over here where we belong, where we exist. We over here making do with what the fuck we have. We're not trying to get, take and steal and all this and that. But the ones that got the money, hey, that's a different. I've never been there to know what having hundreds of thousands or thousands of dollars and flexing on my this and that and buying shopping all the time. I make do with the little bit of pennies I get every month and what I make for myself, and I stretch it for me and my daughter. It's still, you got this ghetto ass community that's following me around, that don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, apparently. Like, their soul has to feel like that. It has to feel as depleted as they trying to make me feel. But it does not make me feel depleted. It just makes me, in turn, look at them as subjects that definitely needed to be worked on. But I feel like a lot of them are far too gone. Like, these motherfuckers are way too gone. They're just like a part of a corroding part of society. And you know how, like, crabs in a pot, when they're about to get boiled, how they make their final, hardest, last attempt to get out of that hot water? That's what these people are. These are like bushels of crabs in hot water that's fighting to get out the pot. And they're addicted to trying to be in the presence of me, which is someone that they know that is not corrupt. Hey, how you doing? Happy Thursday. They know I'm not corrupt, so they're trying to find ways to corrupt me, but it's not working. And this is just like, whatever. It's almost like being in a figure four, and then you flip the position to be in a winning spot. These people are corrupt, they're dark, they're evil. And this is why they cling to people that don't have anything going, because it makes them almost feel a little bit safer. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I'm just, I have this thing in my mind. I don't know what it is. Is what I could think of, what I could give you as an example. Think about somebody on stilts, right? And then you got a bunch of kids. Think about somebody on stilts, and they also got like a stilt hand thing. So it's like a four-way stick thing. And you got people that's trying to pull the stilt at the bottom, and I'm just using my stilt to like buck them, like pop pop, bucking people back off me, like get the fuck up. Like, that's what I feel like I'm doing. Like, it's a whole bunch of ants, midgets, little people that's just, come on, get her. Like, that's what I feel like. And it's crazy. Thank you, beautiful. You're beautiful too. Like, that's what I feel like it is. So, it doesn't make me, it just makes me put my teacher hat on, give them examples, like the example I'm glad I ran across this morning, where the Chicago McDonald's have closed down. They're not opening up their lobby. You got to ring a doorbell to get in. You got to be a certain age to get in there, because of the fights, because of the wild animal shit. Nobody want to have an establishment and people acting like wild animals. I mean, Airbnbs. People have y'all went up in Airbnbs, trash the shit. That's people's business. Do you understand that shit? If you don't understand that people have business after you, and you are not the reason, you're not supposed to be the reason why that business failed because you don't know how to act, and you act like a fucking savage ass wild animal, then bitch, you don't need to be patronizing at anything but a zoo, maybe. And even then, you should be on the opposite side of the fucking facilities in a cage with bars. And a lot of people is just not getting it. Like, what point of that don't you fucking understand? Even if I had something at my house, like let's say I had a house party, I wouldn't want a bunch of fucking heathens in there. People with class. Like, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have structured things, organized events. And if you can't fucking participate and pay attention to directions, what the fuck do I want your rambunctious adult ass up in my shit for? Get the fuck out my function, bitch. I don't want you at my function. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why people don't understand that. Like, you fighting, you coming here to meet up with somebody to fight is fucking shit up. If you want to fight that bad, go be in a WWF or go fucking be a boxer or some shit like that. But you to just feel like you, just because you're angry because somebody said something about you or looked at you a certain type of way, that you could come and fuck up the whole function because of your feelings is yo, that's inconsiderate as shit. And it is like you're projecting on everybody else to make what makes you think that everybody is like that. Like, don't nobody, some people will pull guns out. Like, they don't have time for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're here to have fun. We with our kids, our loved ones, and here your wild fucking ass come with an attitude and guns or whatever the fuck. Like, yo, go over to the jungle island with that. Like, you feel me? Go over there to that. No one knows what happiness is anymore because people got to be on guard because all this bitch ass shit that's going around this planet where people got to act tough and rough. Like, people sick of that shit. People sick of that shit. And at the end of the day, when we have wars and all of that shit where people are really, really going to war and killing and losing people in the country, and then you got these small ass inconsiderate battles that people choose to pick every fucking day, you understand that it is better places for people to be. And it's like you look at the structure of countries and the way that things happen on the map. Like, how the fuck did, like, why aren't all these fucking dumbasses just on the side of the world by themselves? Like, you would think that someone would want to structure the planet a little bit more. Like, you know what? Let's have a mass exit or whatever. Let's draw some borders. All these people, like, and then you would think that people, that judges, police officers, detectives, move to the southern border or whatever border where all these degenerate ass motherfuckers are. Like, that's where life is in hell. Everybody up here that lives up north, we in paradise. We building, we communicate, we collaborate. It's tropical. We could come outside dressed in tropical clothes. We could walk the streets with our no shoes. Like, we can ground everywhere. We go to the different energy centers that's in our communities where we ground. We have outside festivals. We do this, we do that, like all of that shit. This is what we want to do. Let these motherfucking burnt out ass bitches go down there in the South, and all detectives, corrupt motherfuckers, rapists, y'all want jobs, y'all go down there, be detectives and all that shit. All that. We don't need that up here. We don't even need a president because everybody know how to fucking act. Don't nobody want to control nobody. Everybody got a purpose. We coexisting up here. This is the way we are, okay? And in our security, we got angels at the security. So none of y'all motherfuckers getting past us because the angels will fucking blend your ass up like a motherfucking king smoothie. Okay? You will never make it across into our jurisdiction. We have fucking angels and a force field. Now wonder, like, you can put a fucking dome around us and keep them motherfuckers the fuck up out of here. And trust me, things, they will, it will probably be like a, like they will probably, their population will probably decline just off of their actions. You feel me? More the while, we would need more space. So while their population is declining, now we can now move out. We can now broaden our border because more people of them are fucking killing each other off while all of us, we're in abundance, we're creating, we're moving, we're stretching. Let's stretch. We're moving. Before you know, now the whole world is good, and all the people then that needed to receded their self off of the earth into whatever dimension that they deserve to be in, okay? Because they can also retract back into a dimension that they need to be in. But the people of the planet, the gods people, need to be able to push these motherfuckers back. It's time to push them back. So it's about drawing a line in the sand and pushing them back. I don't give a fuck what race you are, what fucking gender you are, even some animals. There's been animals, especially dogs, that's been going around jumping other dogs. Like, yo, I remember I was on Next Door app and this lady, she literally was saying like it was three dogs going around jumping other people's dogs in their neighborhood, and she came outside, they was jumping her dog, so she had to go outside and fight the dogs with her dog, and they was biting her, all that shit. But she was in the army and she knew how to fight, so she was able to help save her dog. But I could never fucking imagine that shit, you know. And I yesterday I was in my dog, I was playing with my dog with the rope, and she showed me some shit. So I'm like, okay, we gonna be good. She was actually on that rope. I ain't never see her get that aggressive, but she got aggressive with me for the first time, and it was because her jaws locked. So I'm like, oh shit, I ain't never seen that side of China, but yeah. So I was glad that she got it in her, because I'm always like, yo, you's a bitch, but she be a bitch because she's so compassionate like me. Like, it's the same shit, yo. Like, people think I'm a bitch, but I'm compassionate, and we rage. Like, we fucking rage with a purpose. It's not like uninhibited wild rage that doesn't land. It's fucking purposeful and impactful rage. And that's because we've had enough, and now it's time for you to get yours. All right, I'm going to get my CAT scan results. And ooh, all that gunk in my head. That's exactly why I continue to also, they say it's unladylike to spit. We don't have toilet paper all the time to blow our nose and shit. So to be able to get the mucus out, didn't Dr. Sebi tell us that mucus was the first line of disease? So anywhere you have disease, just understand that system has mucus in it, and understand what the systems of your body is. You have the musculoskeleton system, you got the integumentary system, you got the nervous system. It's different systems, and all of those could have mucus in them. So this is how you diagnose, But going to the doctor is easier to diagnose when you are a healer, because right now, I don't have a way to diagnose anything. I just have a way to heal. Ooh. Oh, this came up from the root, y'all. This was a good wish too. All of it came off. All right, guys, I'm about to have a checkup, see what's going on. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Have a good day.